Hello, lovely people. My name is Tess. Welcome back to my channel. I am on here for, let's see what it is today, Thursday, October the 10th. I do apologize for not being on here, but it has been a lot going on. In my last video, I had told you that my daughter did have her baby, and my daughter had gotten out, and they didn't think that my granddaughter would be out until her due date, which was today. But she's been home for a couple of weeks now. She has done so amazing that they sent her home. I do apologize for the loud motorcycles. They're loud here. I'm right at the main street, so she got sent home, and a couple days after she was sent home, my daughter ended up back in the hospital again. They thought her kidneys was in failure, and renal failure, so she wasn't urinating any at all, and they really was thinking it was her kidneys failing, but it ended up being that her bladder just was not releasing the urine. And they're saying that it's probably because of the shock her body went into from the C-section, from being pregnant, and having the preeclampsia. So that was just right after the baby was released from the hospital. And so I took care of the baby. I had her for like just a little over a week, I believe. And it was not easy to stay on plan. It was not easy to make any videos. I barely got rest myself, but you know, you do things for the people you love. So needless to say, my eating plan on Weight Watchers did not do well. So I've been corresponding back and forth to a couple of people here on YouTube that I am sub to, and it has helped me tremendously having the support from them on getting back on track. So my daughter got out of the hospital like after a little over a week, but she was exhausted and tired and still healing. She was sent home on a catheter because her body was not releasing the urine. They did think that in time her bladder would go back to normal, given some time and some healing. So we set up a plan for her to watch her one day. I would watch her the next day. So she would have her own night one night, I would have her own night the next night, and we would just keep going back and forth like that. And we've still been doing that. But now she keeps her for 2 nights, and I get her for 1 night. And we're just going to keep doing that, add it to 3 nights for her, 1 night for me, until she's able to handle this all on her own. I mean, her husband is there, but he does work. He gets home about midnight, and of course, you know, they got to go to bed and stuff, so he needs his rest because he is a worker, and he works around machinery, so he has to make sure he has his rest too. So he does help her, but they were trying to do it that way to where they were taking care of her, and they were both extremely tired. And my daughter, if she gets too tired like that, she'll end up back in the hospital again because she does not recuperate very quickly. So so at this point right now, we're on, she's keeping her for 2 nights, we keep her for 1 night. So, and they're both doing a lot better. My granddaughter is doing great. My daughter is improving. So, I do appreciate everyone that has been praying for them. Continue to pray for, at least my daughter. My granddaughter is doing really great. She's gaining weight really good. She's drinking 6 ounces of formula, for most part, and she's just a little over a month old. Like, I think she's like 6 weeks old now, and she's doing really great. So let's see what else is there. So of course my eating has been off, and yesterday, well, I've been, for the past few days, I have been eating healthier. I eat salmon for my dinner. I have sweet potato or as wild rice with it, and I will have either green beans, fresh green beans, or cabbage, or Brussels sprouts, something on that order with them. My snacks, well, I'll show you the snacks in a minute. My lunch is always the same. I have 2 eggs, 2 toasts with light margarine, and the bread is the low-calorie, low-carb bread, sugar-free, and a little cup of no-sugar pineapple cup, and 2 pieces of Sam's uncured turkey bacon. That is what my meals consist of. Through the day, I don't eat breakfast. I drink my coffee, my water, and I also use the, this is in a apple juice bottle, but it is Crystal Light. Trying to get my water in. What I do is I will add a packet to it, and then once it gets like down here, I will fill it up with water, and I will keep doing that until, I mean, it does take the flavor down in it, but it helps me to get my water in. So on my snacks, I had to choose something that I can have for snacks that is not high in sugar and not high in carbs. My snack time is usually at nighttime before bed, and I found these things that are so good. The peanut butter wafers, protein wafers, 11 grams protein, 3 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 5 grams of fiber. And they are good. They are really, really good. And I'll show you the size in a second of what these are. This one is lemon vanilla, and it's 11 grams of protein, 3 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 4 grams of fiber. This has 200 calories. The peanut butter one has 190 calories. And there's 5 in a box. And this is the chocolate mint one, which is really, really good too. And it has 10 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 5 grams of fiber. And it has 190 calories in it. It's very, very good. All these are good. I think my favorite is the peanut butter, though. And this is what the size is. As you can see, it's a nice size. It's like a regular size candy bar. Those are really, really good, and they don't cause my blood sugar to raise, and they're very filling, too. So the second one that I have for a snack is the Quest protein chips. This is the ranch style, and there's 140 calories in the whole bag. It is 19 grams protein, 4 grams net carb, 1 gram of fiber. These are really good. And then there's the nacho cheese ones, really good, same amount of calories. And this has 18 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs. I ordered these through through Amazon, I believe. And this is the new one. It's tortilla taco, loaded taco one. Still 140 calories, 19 grams protein, 4 grams net carbs. These ones are my favorite. And I bought these ones thinking that we'll give them a try too and see how they are. They're from Better Than Good. And I haven't tried these ones. The ones I tried was the caramel one, and they weren't all that great. These have 2 servings of fruit and vegetables. It's 16 grams of protein, 110 calories, 4 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar. And they're just little balls. Let me just open this one up and show you if I can. The caramel ones weren't all that great. Let's see how these ones are. I haven't tried them yet. These are the jalapeno ones, and these are the size of them. Well, taste isn't bad. I guess these ones aren't too bad. They don't have all the flavor that the Quest ones have in them. But yeah, that one's not too bad. So, I wouldn't get the caramel one, but this was a pack of 4 for like $13. I had ordered them on Amazon, so. And then they have a ranch flavor one. And these are all high in protein. This is like 16 grams of protein. I believe they all have 16 grams. And this one's a barbecue one. But compared to Quest, I think they are a little bit more expensive because I got 8 packs of the Quest for like $16. And that's 4 of those better than good, and it's $13. So, yeah, I would say Quest would be the best bargain. So anyway, my eating has gotten better these past few days. My weight today was at 211, up a little bit because I had a little bit too much sodium yesterday on some cabbage that I made, and I had cornbread with it. My body does not do good with cornbread. I do not know why. I mean, it has a lot of calories in it. But it's something about the cornbread that ends up making me bloaty, so I have been maintaining around 208 these past 6 weeks, but I haven't really been trying, though, so these past few days has been a lot better, and I will be on Sunday with an update on my weight. I did not do a picture today because it's not really an official weigh-in day for me. I can just tell you that I did weigh today, and I was at 211.0. And that puts me up just almost 3 pounds, like 2.5 pounds, I believe, from my lowest that I weighed on September the 1st. So, and the holidays are coming up, and I want to get on track and make sure that I get this weight, try to get under 200 before the holidays hit. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm hoping for it. So, anyways, I may have my granddaughter on Sunday when I do my video, and I have already gotten permission from my daughter that she can be on video with me. So I also do want to put a new picture of her in right here. And yes, I am a very proud grandma, and I just love this girl. She's a miracle baby in many ways. I really believe that God had His hands in her birth. So, there's something I want to say, but I don't know if my daughter would allow me to say it. But I'll just say this, that her belief in God wasn't there before, and she wanted a baby so bad, and I told her, I said, pray. That's what you need to do, is pray. And so she did, and now she totally believes there is a God, and she has faith in God. So this baby is a miracle baby in so many ways. My daughter, as I mentioned before, has not been able to carry a baby past the first trimester, and even during this pregnancy, she had to end up having the baby really early. 33 weeks is early. I mean, it's the baby Heidi was viable at that time, but it still is. hard on a baby when they're born early like that. But she is doing so great. I guess that's about it, guys. I need to get off here because I've got a few things I've got to get done. I try to get things done on a day that I don't have my granddaughter so that I can spend the day with her when I do have her. So, because usually when she sleeps, I sleep because we don't know how that night's going to be. She's cried all night long when my daughter's had her. She's cried all night long when I've had her. So we've been trying to work on that to see how we can get that fixed up. And for the past 3 nights now, she only wakes up long enough to eat and then goes back to sleep like it's supposed to be. So I talked to my daughter this morning. She said that Heidi was a little bit cranky, but we'd rather it be in the daytime that she's cranky than at nighttime. So so everything is doing so much better. I'm able now to get on here and film again. I will be here on Sunday with an update on my weight. And guys, I do apologize for not being on here. I have kept in contact with a few of you guys, a few of you subbies that I'm sub to, and it has helped me out tremendously. And I do appreciate you helping me out. You guys know who you are. You stood there and you've messaged me and you supported me, and I really, really appreciate that because this past 6 weeks has been hard as far as eating on WW on plan. So while I was off plan, I did unsubscribe to Weight Watchers, but I will be subbing back again. Right now, I pretty well know the points and stuff that I'm eating, so I just kind of calculate myself. I guess that's about it, guys. I'll check in again on Sunday, and between now and then, please be safe, have fun, and remember, live, laugh, and love.